Good evening. It's 11:30, 23:31 on the 8th of June 2019, and it's coming towards the end of today, which is Saturday, and tomorrow is Sunday, when I will be going to church in the chapel at 10 o'clock. They still haven't put my flag up on the Maudsley Palace as I asked them to do, so I'll have to have a go at that. Either the rising and setting sun, which is red over blue with a yellow sun in the middle, the turquoise over emerald green with a white violet flower in the middle, so it can be represented as a white circle, as the personal flag of the Duke Salonia, or the Seagoings flag, which is the same flag as the flag, the yellow triangle, and whatever it is, and that's the sea flag of the empires. We'll save on flags and just have one for both, but it will depend on where I am. Obviously at sea, my personal Duke Salonia flag will fly. That's the turquoise over emerald with a white center, and I'll maybe do it vertically, emerald and then turquoise. We might do that. We'll see. Anyway, as you may or may not guess, I am back in hospital at the Maudsley, and Dr. Sam has just taken blood from me. Can you believe it? You see the plaster, and it's checking for everything, including AIDS and hepatitis, all those nasty things, or well, nasty things. I suppose if you're a hepatitis germ, another hepatitis germ is a good friend and possible partner. If you're a human and your immune system is fucked, basically they're not friends. But you see, why would a hepatitis or an HIV kill its host? It could be back to the, I've got floppy stuff under my legs. It feels like a sort of cluster of veins. And the doctor didn't look into my eyes, didn't look at my mouth, didn't look into my ears. So he obviously thinks blood. He's still there. Let me see if he's still there. He can come and stay.
Who's that? What's wrong with you? I told you that. Don't wake people up when they are sleeping.
I'm having to order a Chinese because they won't give me cornflakes. There's supper at 9 o'clock. So I waited for that. I had 2 slices of brown bread, wholemeal, I imagine, and 2 marmalades. They didn't have any red jam, and he didn't suggest peanut butter. That would be quite filling. Excuse me. You see, one of the drawbacks to this is that there's no smoking room. There's nowhere to drink alcohol, so there's no bar. And there's no, what's the other thing? No drugs, so you can't easily take drugs. It's obviously people do what they've got to do and do what they want to do within reason. But is that me? It's quite cold. This is the dining room. Do you want to have a look? It's there's the hatch where the food comes from. Here's the coffee facility. They're supposed to have tea, coffee at all times, but you see that there's no coffee, even though all they've got is what have they got? They've got decaffeinated, and yet they won't put that out. That's my plate from earlier. The rubbish. This is always leaking, you see, down on the floor, always wet. This is full. No, it's not full. I don't know why, because here's the food hatch, you see. So that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And there's the time, a quarter to exactly. Do you see it? Exactly a quarter to 12. Bing, there we are. And then they wash up and open the fridge over there. Here's the menu. And this was, have they changed the breakfast? So you see, breakfast, they haven't changed it. So I can still have a choice of 5 different porridges: low-fat milk, white brown bread, whole milk. Saturday is a special breakfast. And let's see, so Sunday, there's fruit juice. I've missed, they have a lovely pudding. Oh, crumble tomorrow. That is good. And that's for the lunch, I think. This is the lunch and this is the dinner. So, fruit. If I had Jack's email address, he could cook me something and bring it round perhaps. They must be up still. So, and then there's a daily sandwich choice. You see, so I'm a bit puzzled about this. So one is lunch and one is dinner. So they must have printed new ones because they're bigger and they don't fit the frame. But lunch and dinner. Do you see lunch here, week 2, and dinner here, week 2? And then theme night is on Wednesdays. I wonder, so they get rid of whatever they've got left. Further information regarding nutritional content and food allergens is available upon request. Please ask your ward host or hostess. So we must find out who the ward host is. So tomorrow we should have pea and mint soup. I'll have broccoli and pasta bake, roast potatoes and carrots, and then apple and cinnamon crumble. That'll be nice. That's for lunch. And then dinner, it's fruit juice, falafel and spinach burger in a bun, jacket potato. You're probably not supposed to have 2 of those, but I'd like the jacket potato and cottage cheese. Barbecue baked beans, omelette again. You know, don't worry now. This is